What up, Y? It's Tuesday, September 9th. I think it's day 9545. That's cool. 9 times 5 is 45. I had a whole bunch of footage recorded earlier for a little blog as usual, but had kind of a crazy story, so I'm going to talk about that instead. At the end of the day, I got a call from an old buddy, so I went to Madison Square Park to take it and just was doing some laps around the park, you know, as one does, talking on the phone. And I couldn't help but notice this girl was sitting by herself, and then this guy was just like standing over her, like kind of menacingly, like in her personal space, and they like clearly weren't talking to each other. So, you know, me being trying to be a good person, I go over and I'm like, hey, like, do you want to get out of here? And she's like, yeah, that would be great. Like, please, let's do that. Like, clearly you can tell that she is not comfortable with this situation. And so, like, we start to walk away. He, like, doesn't really say anything. Then we're on the complete other end of, like, Madison Square Park, and he must have, like, caught up to us. He, like, taps her on the shoulder and then, like, gets between the two of us and starts, like, asking her questions. And I'm like, excuse me, sir, like, you can't do this. She's like, oh, that's my boyfriend. He's like, who's that? He's like pressing her. She's like, oh, that's my boyfriend, that's my boyfriend. And I like touch him to like push and get between them. And he's like, suddenly turns to me. He's like, do not touch me. Pulls something out of his pocket. I'm like, fuck, is that a knife? Thankfully, it was a TD Bank pen. But now he's like deadlocked on me. And I'm like, okay, that's not the worst thing. Like, you can, you know, focus on me, whatever. And he just keeps like stepping towards me. And he's like, back away. Back away. And I'm like, all right, man, like, calm down. Like, it's not that big a deal. Like, it's all okay. And I'm like backpedaling for probably like 150 yards or so until finally he gets bored. I call the police. I don't think they're going to do anything, but I mean, what really is there to do? Kind of unfortunate. Like, what if I wasn't there? It's kind of late at the park. There's like no one there. Was this guy just going to like stand there forever? You know, I don't know. Now my adrenaline's kind of pumping, so I figured I would tell that story before it leaves my mind and blows off into the ether forever. Anyway, hopefully tomorrow we'll be back to regular scheduled programming.